Good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. My name's Diane and this is Don't Mind Me. Today I want to read another story and this is called Affirming Your Friends. In a school in the United States, one day a teacher asked her students to list the names of the other students in the room on 2 sheets of paper, leaving a space between each name. Then she told them to think of the nicest thing they could say about each of their classmates and write it down. It took the remainder of the class period to finish their assignment, and, as the students left the room, each one handed in the paper. That Saturday, the teacher wrote down the name of each student on a separate sheet of paper and listed what everyone else had said about that individual. On Monday, she gave each student his or her list. Before long, the entire class was smiling. "Really?" she heard whispered. "I never knew that, and I meant anything to anyone, and I didn't know others liked me so much," were most of the comments. No one ever mentioned those papers in class again. She never knew if they discussed them after class or with their parents. But it didn't matter. The exercise had accomplished its purpose, and the students were happy with themselves and one another. That group of students moved on. Several years later, one of the students was killed in Vietnam, and his teacher attended the funeral of that special student. She had never been a serviceman in a military coffin before. He looked so handsome, so mature. The church was packed with his friends. One by one, those who loved him took a last walk by the coffin. The teacher was the last one to bless the coffin. As she stood there, one of the soldiers who acted as pallbearer came up to her. "Were you Mark's maths teacher?" he asked. She nodded yes. Then he said, "Mark talked about you a lot." After the funeral, most of Mark's former classmates went together to a luncheon. Mark's mother and father were there, obviously waiting to speak with his teacher. "We want to show you something," his father said, taking a wallet out of his pocket. "They found this on Mark when he was killed. We thought you might recognize it." Opening the billfold, he carefully removed 2 worn pieces of notebook paper that had obviously been taped, folded, and refolded many times. The teacher knew without looking that the papers were the ones on which she had listed all the good things each of Mark's classmates had said about him. "Thank you so much for doing that," Mark's mother said. As you can see, Mark treasured it. All of Mark's former classmates started to gather around. Charlie smiled rather sheepishly and said, "I still have my list. It's in the top drawer of my desk at home." Chuck's wife said, "Chuck asked me to put his in our wedding album." "I have mine too," Marilyn said. "It's in my diary." Then Vicky, another classmate, reached into her pocketbook, took out her wallet and showed her worn and frazzled list to the group. "I carry this with me at all times," Vicky said, and without batting an eyelash, she continued, "I think we all saved our lists." That's when the teacher finally sat down and cried. She cried for Mark and for all his friends who would never see him again. The density of people in society is so thick that we forget that life will end one day, and we don't know when that one day will be. So please, tell the people you love and care for that they are special and important. Tell them before it's too late. I know that's another short story, but I did find it very truthful, and life is short. We need to treat those, like I said last week, around us the way we want to be treated, and to live each day as if it's not your last, but each day is special, and you can do whatever you want to do. Just work at what you want to do, believe in what you want to do, and follow your dreams. They're no one else's dreams, they're yours. No one else can tell you what you can and can't do. Never be made to feel guilty about your choices in life. We are the people we are because of the choices we make. In some cases, they may be wrong. In other cases, they may not be. Everybody's different. Everybody has a role to play in this world. And yes, this world is hard, especially now. And it will get better, even though at the moment it doesn't seem like it. We need to stay positive, not only for ourselves, but for everyone around us, our own families, our children, our children's children. We need to show love, respect, and above all, not only to ourselves, but to others. We need others around us. We need others to love, to show that they're special. We don't know what everyone's going through. We need to be there for one another in their tough times. If we give, we receive 20-fold back. It's who you are on the inside, not who you are on the outside, that matters. Love yourself before loving anyone else. It's you. You're the number one person. Please remember that. Life is hard, but we need you. We need every single one of you. And you can do this. Each day is a goal. Each second is a goal. But I know you can do this. I know you are strong. Stronger than you think. Just love yourselves. Love those around you. Tell your parents, your siblings, your children how much you love them. Never go to bed on an argument. You never know what's going to happen. And life is short and we need to make the most of it. Now, I'm thinking of doing a question and answer. So if any of you want a question and answer or you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I read all my comments and I try and answer them too. And if you like my videos, please like, subscribe and tell others about them. This channel, I know, is to do with mental health, wellness or well-being and positivity. And I try to make my videos as happy as I can be, but I also try to be honest and open about mental health and the issues. But I also like to do videos on what makes me happy, like my crafting, like reading these stories. I want to be there for others, and I want everyone to know that you just need to message me, leave a comment, and I'll find a way to contact you back. We need each other, and doing this has helped me cope with so many situations that I've gone through. Not all good, or not always good, but as I say, it has helped me. And crafting helps me, writing helps me, and doing YouTube and TikTok helped me. I love reading stories. I love writing stories. So as I say, please like, subscribe if you like my videos, and I will see you next week. Bye.